Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day today. Hey, Tay. Hey, I'll be dig dang. There's ATO. What's happening? You're finally able to make one. And there's Cindy. Hey, there's my other favorite numbnuts. How you doing, Bones? Doggy, Doggy Bones, just in case Bones steps in. Better call you Doggy. That's awesome, man. Thanks for stopping in, ATO. I don't have anything out here to show you that I was working on today. I enjoy looking at the things you're building. Well, anybody's building. It's pretty fun to watch. Hey, there's Grumpy. What's happening, Grumpy? Grump, I got that. Oh, I'm gonna call it the first thing of the mold done. I'm gonna order some more silicone rubber today. I ran out of silicone rubber. So unless I keep this one, what it'll be is it'll be one color and then there'll be a different color, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, ATO. Hopefully your vacation's going super cool. I'd imagine it is, you know. Time off's always some of the best. Sweet! Can't wait, Billy. You know, I haven't checked yet to see if your package made it yet or gonna make it. I got the ticket in my pocket though. Yeah, it's in my pocket. I just ain't looked it up yet. So it might be a little bit longer, Grumpy. Like I said, I'll order that junk from Amazon today, so it probably might be, let's call it a week before I get that. So, no, well, I guess you could say I do, Grumpy. I'm gonna see the stuff. It's sitting in my cart right now. It's, what do they call it? 100 milliliter or something. It's a big jug of it. I'll call it that. It's roughly maybe 2 half-gallon jugs. I'm kind of guessing because I can't remember exactly how big. So I think it says 100 milliliters, something. I could be wrong on that, but there's a couple other molds I gotta. Well, I don't have to, but a couple other molds I'll be doing anyway. Now this one I've had quite a little while. The silicone mold stuff. The other stuff I go through quite fast, and I wish I could afford to get it bigger, but a gallon at a time does really good for me, I guess. Clint, what's happening? Yeah, I bet, ATO. The dog probably loves it. The dog's probably going, oh, heck yeah, man. I finally get somebody to throw the darn ball all day long. This is awesome. Hey, Junior. Jim State. How you doing, Jim? How's everybody doing? Uh-huh. I could just imagine, ATO. I can't imagine. I got a mutt too. He's finally a little calmer now. Man, until he was about 3, oh my God, it's a nightmare. Just so annoying, you know, non-stop. But at least now it's, he's calmed down a little bit. But he's about 9 now, I think. Somewhere around there. You working on any slings today, ATO? How about anybody? What's anybody working on today or planned on for this weekend? Or I know Jim makes a ton of stuff. I wonder what projects he's a doing right now. And Grumpy, I'm sure he's got something waiting to touch. Oh man, that's crappy, Cindy. I guess you say I'm not the best today either. I'm not sick though, or nothing. Hey, Crazy's here. Woo-hoo. How's it doing, Crazy? Hey, Russell, what's happening? Pretty sad day today, Russell. Really? I mean, if you know, you know, I guess. Oh, nice, ATO. Yeah, I got to get me some too. I got to get me some 1,000 grit. I'm about out of 1,000 grit. I found a pretty decent place. I get mine from Amazon, and I found some that's pretty decent on price. Here, I'll just show you, and then you could maybe look yourself, because I don't know, maybe you even found some cheaper stuff. Oh, not that cheap is a major thing, but here's the name of what I got. This is 600 grit. And this was $15, I believe. And this stuff's really good. So I'm going to get some. This stuff's really good. I don't know, hopefully you could see that or whatever, or I did it long enough, but... I'm on vacation. Dang, your back went down. That's funny, doggy. No, I don't right now, Russell. It'd be about time, though. It's starting to cool down. That's for sure. Oh my God. Oh, I'd hate to. I'm not trying to say I laugh at that, Grumpy, but isn't that funny how you say, "Oh yeah," you're all excited because, yeah, you got to kind of make yourself somewhat excited when you're gonna be digging something out, and you're like, "Yeah," daydreaming on what you're gonna do, and then say, "Ouch, quit it," and a week later you finally get to use it. I used some purple stuff. I think I seen some purple stuff. I just hadn't tried that. I know I got this and said, "Dang, this is pretty good. This works pretty good. Lasts real decent." I'm not quite sure about dry. I haven't used it dry a whole lot. Yeah, I got 3 of them. No, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 3, possibly 4. Depends, and if the buckle's buckled and the zipper's down, there's still 3, but possibly 3/3.5. We'll call that zipper a 3.5. Hey, take it easy, Billy. Hopefully, I'm gonna check today, Billy, see where that package is. Oh, also on Amazon. Yep. Yeah, I don't mind Amazon. At least you get to find a lot of stuff. Every now and then, like if you know the name of that company, sometimes company's cheaper to go through. I might check out this company and on the sandpaper, but it should last me a little while, and see if I can buy it through them. I use fiberglass resin a lot. And I did buy that through Amazon, but then and said this is good stuff. But it went through, found the company, and I get it basically about $15 cheaper. Oh, that sounds cool, Jim. That sounds real cool. Heather! Woo! Heather's in the house. How you doing, Heather? How's all the little bunnies? They're probably all growed up now. You probably had to separate them probably a month ago or better. Yeah, I see you over there. I see you over there. It's a good thing this is on a live, you know. Oh my God. Yeah, speaking of, oh my God. There was a bad deal happened yesterday, guys. And it was live too. Bad deal. Yeah, hopefully Billy gets his package today. I don't know. I need to look. I'll be able to look today. Yeah, you're trying. Yeah, you're learning. So yeah, you're trying to learn. You say, "Oh man, I haven't. I can't move around like I used to." That's funny. Yeah, I'm not. I'm a slow learner. Though if you're in pain already, that's a good way to learn. You know. For sure, Russell. That kind of hit me, old Charlie. That hit me pretty hard, man. I don't know why. And then I've been having to ask Jesus for forgiveness because I thought some pretty bad stuff. So I guess I could say I was angry, and I don't know. I don't like that, you know. So let's pray for your enemies, and man, that hit me hard. You buy that? I don't buy that. Makes me think. That's funny. Has Zeke? Yeah, it's real nice out here today, doggy. Real nice. Playboy! Woo! What's happening? So it's been kind of a struggle with me today. Well, actually, yesterday. It was probably about 2 o'clock when I learned that. And I don't know if it was because Charlie is a brother or what. I don't understand why it hit me so hard. But I've been struggling with that whole anger thing since then. I don't know if you call it anger or what. I don't know, but... Yeah, I bet they've been separated. A job change. Everybody said unexpected. I was thinking, oh no, some more bunnies. That could be good though, Heather. You know? Oh, I bet they are. They're beautiful looking. The last I seen them, Heather. Oh, you did ATO? So yeah, that is a bad deal. It's still, like I said, I don't know. I've been feeling bad because of my evil thoughts that come to my head. And it's really bad. 3 days more, like 1 more week. I hear you, crazy. You know, I ordered something. It was a freaking month and a half almost. A month and a half. The company sent me something else. Said, here you go, man. Sorry about this. This is crazy, you know. Kay showed up like a month and a half later. Ray, Sandy, what's happening? Man, I'm hoping today, Ray. I got that one slingshot, the Delane's challenge. I got it. Well, it's not done. Today, I'm going to polish it today. So I would have got it yesterday, but I just wasn't in the mood to do much. And then today, I'm going to try to polish it today, though. So I'll be uploading that. I did a little bit of a video on the build, and then... Of course, I put it on a short, or I'm going to put it on a short on my other channel, but I'm not quite sure if I tag him in that or what. Tommy! Woo! How's my brother Tommy doing? Pretty close. It wasn't that darn close yet. Yeah, so I'm glad. I think I made it in time. I think he said it was the 20 something. I should look again. It doesn't much matter. I'm gonna upload it anyway, but yeah, the heart one, it's all done. And well, except for the polish. And it didn't turn out too bad. I kind of like it. Well, not kind of. I like it, but yeah, I'm not saying the heart's really for me, but. Oh. Hey, there's Daisy. How's the wonderful Daisy doing? Hey, awesome. Hey, at least it's a good change. I'm glad to hear that, Heather. Numbskull, the number 4 slingshots. I'll link it in the video. If all works out, I'll be uploading it today. Yeah, I bet you are, Thomas. Oh my gosh, crazy. That's insane. Holy mackerel. Sweet, Daisy, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I've seen that, well, it might have been day before yesterday. I finally watched Daisy's spa day. Or not the day, but you know what you showed. Hey, thanks, Cindy. You almost hit the lawnmower. Yeah, I got a neighbor that I see they've got another riding lawnmower sitting in their yard. I'm thinking about stopping down there and saying, hey, now, want to do some trading? I don't know if you guys noticed there's well, it's not really a new guy, but there's, I'll just say ATO because I can't remember the rest of the channel name. But if you scroll up, you'll see a ATO. You guys should go subscribe to that guy. He's a pretty cool guy. I know he's been in here several times before, but some of you I know aren't probably linked up with him. Oh, you did, Grump? Well, cool, man. Yeah, it's got this dude on there. I don't know if you can see that. I just turned the phone around. Yeah, there it is, guys. You see it? ATO Slings. Some of you in here I know are sub to that guy, but some of you aren't. So, Abby! Woo! There's awesome Abby. Go show that guy some love. Sounds like he needs a few more subscribers after yesterday. Aw. Dig dang it, Abby. That's terrible. That's some of the worst times. That's really bad. You like that, Daisy Ray? A guy named Bootlegger. Well, his name ain't Bootlegger, but that's his name's Bootlegger. A Bootlegger gave that to me. That's pretty cool. That's awesome, Abby. I hope your day gets a little better. Well, it's not going to probably get better, but it'll come and go. Yeah, it's really hard, Abby. Especially if they're your good buddy. Dog right before this, I don't know if he's even out. Yeah, there he is. Dog right before that dog over there. We had her 15 years. She was rough. We had to put her to sleep. She got what do they call it? Congestive heart failure. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's water on the heart or water around the heart. And we had her on medication for like the last year and a half, 2 years of her life, something like that. And there was two different kinds of medications. One of them I couldn't afford it. It was way too much money. And the other was like, let's say $1 a day, a little bit more than that, but that's the only one I could afford. and then she just kept progressively getting a little worse. And so, I traveled a lot. And so she traveled with us, so it was getting really rough on her. It really stunk. Juggernaut. Well, good, but doggy, everybody should go sub to him. He gets pretty comical. uh, oh my gosh, yeah, it's pretty. It was a bad that's not a good one to have. Really, ATO. But the good thing is, she was old, so to speak. She was about 15, somewhere right in there. I don't quite recall. That's been about 10 years ago now, because we didn't have another dog for probably 2, 3, 4. I don't know how long, to be honest with you. And the wife showed up with one day with Whip, the new dog, and he's been a great addition. Yeah, me too, Grump. It was really hard. It was so hard. I'd never had to put a dog down. I've had him die, but never had to. That's what I think kind of made it a little bit worse. A little Yorkie. Yeah, that dog. My dog's name was Nana. She was a little Staffordshire Terrier. Well, she wasn't real little. She was probably 60 pounds. A lot shorter, a lot smaller than Whip. I think Whip's kind of got more game in him. Yeah, same here, Grump. And they're fun to play with. Keep you company, all kinds of good stuff. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. I will be, well, I say I will be, I don't know for sure. If I get time today, I may lay up that pink. If you guys remember, I was going to make a pink slingshot. I'll be doing a pink one. It'd be today or tomorrow, I'm thinking. I got to go to town right after this, so I don't know when I'll get home. I might do it later on tonight, but did they? I hadn't, last I knew, it wasn't the first guy they thought, but the second guy, and they think that well, according to a leak from Steven Crowder, they might have found the weapon. They're going to call this terrorism, and I would say I agree with that. It was really bad. That was really bad. I said I don't understand why it hit me this hard. I don't quite get that, because I don't know him. The only thing I can think of is that I don't know, to be honest with you. So they did find it. Yeah, I thought that, I just caught a little bit today. Yeah, I heard, I'm sure they'll catch whoever. The main thing I struggled with the whole thing is, like I said, you're not supposed to, if you believe in Jesus, believe in the Bible, that kind of thing, which I do, give my life to Jesus probably 30 years ago or better. But whatever, the struggle of when that happened, it was this reactions, you seen people that were really happy over it. And I understand, people don't like certain people and so forth, and yeah, I get a lot of that. I don't understand why it made me so, that's my struggle right now, is the anger, the hate maybe is the word, oh my God, no. I sure the heck hope not, ATO. That would have been awful. His poor wife, it's terrible. It's very terrible. I feel terrible for her. Yeah, they're very sick, Ray. That's really bad. Yeah, I know, Grumpy. I've been having to pray, I won't say a bunch, but a bunch to, because I know it's not necessarily me. It's my flesh thinking these things, but it's still, that's the hard part from right now for me is, praying for them people, and meaning it, that's the bad thing. So I kind of been failing since, let's say, 2 o'clock yesterday. Not kind of. I've been failing pretty hard. Back and forth, back and forth. 2 Rottweilers. Sweet. I've had one of those once. Good God, they're a big old dog. It was from my brother. My brother had a dog. He was probably 6 months. His name was Czar. Zarmuth was his name, but Czar was his name, really. But his registered name was Zarmuth. But he was gonna get divorced, and one day he lived like in Texas, and I lived in Iowa, I believe. And he showed up at my house. It just showed up and said, "Hey, I can't stay long. You got to take my dog." And I was like, "What the heck?" And he's like, "Just hold him for a while. I'm getting divorced. I got to go." He drove up and then drove right back to Texas. But he gave me his dog. God, that dog was funny. Yeah, that's what I really liked about him too, ATO. He was respectful and just, I don't know, he's a good guy. I really like that guy. And he was a brother, but yeah, it's kind of tough, isn't it, ATO? But Czar, one time we were at the railroad trestle and we were swimming at the river. We were swimming at the river, and there was a trestle that went over the top, and we were done swimming. It was about dark, and train went by, and Czar took after the train, and we're right there by the trestle, so it was noisy, man. That dog took off running for the train, and the wind picked him up and then threw him off to the side. And I was yelling at him the whole time. He just took off. And I went to go pick him up, and he was all wet. And it was dark by then, because it was dark. And got him back to the vehicle, and I was covered in blood. And I was like, oh, crap. He lost an eyeball out of that. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, Grumpy. And then trying to pray for those people and mean it, I mean, that's bad when your brain slips fast. It's fast. It says, I hate to use the word hate because that's really, really strong, so I can't think of any other stronger word. So I bounce from hating these people to trying to love these people. And, the anger is super honest and true, and sometimes the love isn't as honest. It's harder for me to, I don't know. Yeah, me too, Grump. And throughout the day too. Webb, what's happening? I'm probably behind. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I like that guy a bunch. And the main thing is because, let's say normal people can get, I don't know, not vulgar is the wrong word. They call name, a name be a name caller or whatever, He just uses logic and all that kind of good stuff, normal people stuff. Oh, yeah, that must be like a normal thing. See, I'd never heard of it before, crazy, until Nana got it. And I was like, well, what the heck is this? And there's impossible to fix. And we semi caught it early. Well, it was probably before. We could have probably caught it earlier, but she finally, where she just seemed sick, and we took her to the vet, and then that's, when we found out. But, we did the best we could anyway. But I didn't even know anything about it. I guess people get that too. When that happened, I learned that, heck, it's not just an animal thing. Hey, Star's in the house. Woo! What's happening? It's moving month. You excited? We're going, oh crap, this is gonna stink. Hey, not a whole lot, Star. Just kind of hanging out. Gonna be going to town here pretty soon. No, you're moving, you ding dong. Wasn't that this month? It wasn't last month, was it? And I'm just, a tard. Yeah, for sure. Prayers for his family. Yeah, it'd be really rough. And it'd be really, really rough if you were there. Man, I hope they can. I don't know. If I'm angry, hopefully they can get through that. I'm sure they'll be able. It's going to be a struggle. I'd imagine, because it's hard saying. It's hard saying how close, being close. Well, I can't say it's a good thing it was the dude, because I'd have a major problem if it had been my wife. I might have been lost. I might have got lost. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that, though. Never, I suppose people don't pay attention to some of that stuff anyway. Oh, so you moved. You already did it. How was it? How'd it go, Star? Smooth, I hope. Hopefully moving's never fun, but hopefully it went smooth, and it won't be long. You'll be back to normal, so to speak. Yeah, I bet it was. It blows. I remember one time I was young, and I can't remember how. It's a long time ago, and I lived in one apartment, and found another apartment that's a little bigger, maybe a little nicer. And I moved, and how I moved is that you talk about some stupid kid crap, is I laid my blankets on the floor, okay? Laid a blanket off the bed on the floor, threw all my, whatever would fit the dang bag, whatever I could carry, and loaded and sucked it up like Santa Claus, and went out and threw it in the back of my truck. And then that's how I moved everything, the kit, everything. Moved everything with blankets and sheets, and oh my gosh. Oh, what a crazy time. Share Bear, what's happening? Hey, Magnetic North Adventure. How you doing, Lee? Yeah, then when I got older, it kind of got to be into where if you moved, it's like, oh crap, this sucks. And then when I got to working on the road, you lived out of totes, like the big totes. You lived out of totes. You'd have like 3 or 4 of those coolers and everything in the back of your truck. You can go to a motel. I liked motels better than hotels. Hotels stunk. I hated hotels. And then you'd be carrying those things out, moving all the time. Oh no! How did that happen, Star? I probably missed, but hey, there's Old Path. Hey, I'm going to town after this, Old Path. So I'd imagine, because I got a notification saying, hey, Slick, you gonna come get your stuff or what? Come get your stuff. Oh yeah, pillowcases, you name it, crazy. There was not a box in sight though. It was all blankets and oh, it was so crazy. And they just set it in the back of the truck, you had to be gentle on some things, but the movie didn't realize how much stuff we had. Oh no. Oh yeah, I bet that really stunk. Holy crap. Yeah, that would have stunk really bad, Star. Yeah, that'd have been a big disappointment. Like 1600 isn't a crap load of money the way it is. Man, to double it, holy mackerel. That's like, good grief. Hey, T-Bird. T-Bird's in the house. Dun, 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 dun. How you doing, Bird? Yeah, I bet. They kind of stuck it in, didn't they, Star? Kind of put you right there. It's kind of rude. Hey, Urban's here. What's going on, Urban? Man, I love that new target you made. That's pretty slick, buddy. Yeah, very unprofessional. I'd agree, Star. I'd agree. I can't see it doubling. That would be almost shystery. I could see maybe them. Well, I think that they bid it. They should eat it for the most part. You know, I could understand some things, but good God, double. I mean, that puts you right in a moment where you're going, I don't have a choice. Oh, I could see that. I've never used a moving company. I did. I worked one time with a friend that his brother owned a moving company. Well, yeah, however, but I never moved anything like that. Went down to Atlanta and helped that guy. We rebuilt his house. Well, not rebuilt it. That's the wrong word. I'll say gutted it and then made it new again. What do they call it? Remodel. We remodeled the house. Hey, I'd watch it, Jim. What are you talking? Yeah, heck yeah, man. You got a lot of awesome stuff there at what you have sitting there on your thing. I'd try to catch. Yeah, I would. I'd definitely watch all the videos, and I'd catch lives. If I didn't see it live, I'd at least watch some of it anyway, non-live. And if it was live, I'd hang out for sure. Is everybody in here sub to Jim State or Jim State? Is everybody in here sub to Jim? Go sub to Jim, and then get on a short and tell him whether you want him to make a video or a live. He's got some awesome stuff in there. Crazy might be interested in that. She does. She's creative. Your motorcycle. So you got your motorcycle broke down? Hey, neighbor's here. What's happening, Natalie? How's Natalie this fine day? And Rubberneck. How'd it go yesterday, Rubberneck? Did you finally hit the barn? Rubberneck's a new addition, a new great addition to the slingshot community. Hopefully it will be hitting. Hey, there's boy, I don't know. You just got in here, Rubber. I don't know if you can scroll up for enough. There's another slingshotter in here, ATO. He makes some really good videos on that would maybe even help, you know. Oh, that'd be awesome, Jim. For sure, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll be doing that a little later, I'm sure, Natalie. I got to go to town here in about 20 minutes. Maybe a little later, but... Hey, all right, old path. I'll see you a little later, man. Be safe, okay? Sweet! You're on target. Heck yeah, Rubber. That's awesome. Oh, man, you check it. That's... Jim makes some... Oh, my God. It's... I don't know. It's... I can't... Yeah, I can't wait to see a video. Or whatever. Hey, yeah, there he is. Hey, Rubberneck, see ATO Slings. Go check his channel out. He does a lot of That's the first person I always guide people to. He's got some really good videos on. Just go check it out. I mean, don't check like the lives out. Well, check them out too, but I mean, if you want to learn something, it's a good teacher. Yeah, do that, Rubberneck. He needs some subscribers right now. No, not really, but. Yeah, there's a lot of cool builders in here. I'll call you all builders. Man, it's some amazing stuff. Oh, hey, make sure when you go to their channel, whether you check it out then or not, make sure you you subscribe, and then but make sure you say howdy or something. Oh, there's a quick tip playlist. I must have missed that one. I just looked through and said, "Hey, there's one on bands. Hey, there's one on this." And one of my favorite channels. I'll say that. Yeah, for sure, Ray. I know you can exactly, just like a piece of glass. Same thing. Yeah, make sure you leave a comment so it sticks. Yeah, it is. That is the best. I'll say, doggy. I mean, there's probably some other ones out there, but that'd be my go-to. Oh yeah, there you go, Webb. Thank you a bunch. Yeah, I see. I'm slipping. I'm slipping, man. I'm slipping. The gold's on every time you're on, ATO. Yeah, it cuts just like glass, or just cuts the same. Except if you break it, you cry a little harder because you're like, oh man. Blanket, hello? Oh, now, read the whole thing, man. Hello, Danine. Yeah, it is really good, Web. I try anytime if I'm up early or around. I definitely am there. Anytime ATO's on, I try to go on or stop in. You're risk bad luck. The bad luck's when you're going, crap, that thing cost me whatever. I haven't bought a mirror in a long time, but I think the last mirror I bought was like freaking $80. I didn't have to cut it though, which is good, but Yeah, hit that like button. Sweet, Rubberneck. You'll enjoy that a lot. A lot. It'll teach you a whole bunch. Oh wow! So Natalie would definitely know. Yeah, I'm just some monkey in a shed that says, "Okay, I'm gonna try that." Well, I did it a long time ago, but let me try this. Crap! I suck. Nah, a long time ago, I worked in way back in the day. I went a year to college, and I worked in a hardware store, and so that's where I learned how to cut glass. I was at the hardware store. I was actually the small engine mechanic there, but I had to do other things too. I bet it was fun. I guess cutting glass is kind of fun. I did enjoy it when they'd come in and I'd get to cut glass. So yeah, it probably was fun. Oh, T-Bird's splitting. I must have missed that one. Big dang it. Oh, gonna get ready for work. All right, all right. So he's still semi here. And he'll be a talk to text a little later. Perry, what's happening? How's Perry this fine day? Yeah, it's been a while for me too, Ray. Probably about a little over a year ago, I cut a bunch of glass. Well, not a bunch, 8 pieces. Oh, that's nifty, Natalie. I never tried it that way. Mine, I get, well, it's just normal glass, though. There is I'll call it a junkyard or scrap yard. I don't know what you really want to call it. It isn't really junk. They'll take appliances and aluminum. That's basically all they'll accept at their junkyard. Maybe plastic now. I can't quite remember, but they get a lot of aluminum storm windows and stuff like that. And so I get most of my glass there because you can just go there and they'll just give it to you. They want you to bring back the aluminum that's around it, but they'll just give it to you. Normal glass, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be pretty nifty. So it was like a air hockey or something, Natalie, or kind of lifted it off, and that'd be kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of like a salvage yard, Lee. But mainly well, not precious metals, but aluminum, copper, brass, that kind of thing. And they pay fairly well. It's where I haul anything I sell like that. I'll take it to them. Oh man, that's a bummer, Perry. Hopefully it'll go real fast. Yeah, these pants are not holy. These are good ones. I'm going to town, man. So I got to wear some good pants. I'm running around here. Yeah, they get pretty darn holy. What is it, dog? Huh? What you perking up for? Look, my pile's about gone. Still didn't work on that yet. Got all the buckets washed. Now I'm just gonna stack them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I might replace one bucket. I got one bucket out there that normally I take like a 1/2-inch PEX line and just cut off a chunk. Take the bail off and then slip it over on the handle. Hey, come here, Mutt. Okay, fine. You're fine. Just lay there. You goofy dog. Baja the Bearded. What's going on? Welcome, Baja. Is it Sam Squatch? I don't know. Somewhere around here, maybe. I haven't spotted that elusive critter yet. Though I have. Oh, that's a good one. That I have spotted mountain lion tracks. I haven't actually seen one yet, but man, a long time ago. God, that's probably been 25-ish years, 30 years or so. I guess you could say I'm a trapper by heart. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to trap a bunch for animals for fur, and I had some big lines at times, and I was one winter. Of course, it's always in winter, but I was turning around, and the line was so long that you go out in the morning, and then sometimes it was dark by the time you got done running your line. And I was running this line, and I was at this had this big lake, or maybe not lake, big pond on it, and I was doing beaver there. And pond was froze over, so all I had on me, I had kill traps. I did there. None of that at this lake was no footholds or anything. It was just kill traps, and or connie bears, whatever you want to call it. So all I had on me was a hatchet and a flashlight. Hatchet so you could break the hole back free, so you could, get to the beaver hole. And I go over to this spot of this lake, and walking on the ice because it's frozen, which was kind of nice. It was a shortcut. I get over there, and I'm like, there's the hole, and I'm getting there, and I was thinking, it's not froze over real bad. And then I noticed the chain. The chain went up over this. It was like a little mound, kind of like a little terrace looking thing. And a chain went up over the hill, and I thought, God, that's weird, I mean, it's conibear, most generally don't go nowhere, plus flop uphill. Didn't even think about it. So I started walking up this little bit of bump, and oh man, I just barely get my head clear of this little bump. And oh my God, it was a badass growl. It growled like, holy crap. And I had a friend that was with me, and I just instantly stopped. And all I could hear is him running. And I went back the next day. I went ahead and left that trap. Picked the rest as he stayed at the truck, but went back next day, and there was mountain lion. It was mountain lion. I am in Missouri, Baja. I found a big boot trip. Yeah, there is a big old. Oh man, yes, they are, Jim. They're huge, and it did send some shivers down on me. And then from that moment there, I went ahead and carried the literal, on your hip, and said, just in case, and never. I tracked that. I hunted, or well, I never did catch it. But at that moment there, I said, ooh, not supposed to be any around here, and they didn't say they're protected, so all I had was snares for something that big. It was huge. I mean, even my 750s, I had, what they call them, MB 750s. They're a great big 7-inch foothold for beaver or wolf or things like that. I didn't even use any of those. I thought they'd probably okay, Webb, you take it easy, man. Be safe in there. Don't get caught in that elevator. Yeah, I wish it'd rain here. Ha! You're in Iowa. I used to live in Iowa, Baja. I used to live in the southwest corner. That's where I was with that. I was up on a river called, where I tried catching this cat at was on a river called Nishna. It's really a small river, but it's called the Nishna. There's two of them there, but I was there. That's where it was. It was on a pond by the Nishna, though. But I ended up tracking that thing clear to the river. And, he never did come back. So it must have been passenger or something. There wasn't a whole lot I could do. But I did try to get in. You're very far from me. How you gonna lose no sleep? Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, I never have seen a Bigfoot, though. That'd be really cool. They're supposed to be around here, too, Jimmy. I live in Missouri now. Well, they say, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Nothing. Ooh, magnetic north splitting. I'll let this say. All right, Lee. You have a awesome evening, brother. And be safe. Yeah, I miss them cornfields. I miss Iowa. I miss Iowa. I liked Iowa. Oh, Jim State. No, don't Jim State's gonna be. Oh, maybe the crazy lady's leaving. She's not really crazy. She's a hoot. If you're splitting, take it easy, crazy. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button. Hey, if you ain't subbed to everybody in here, go check out their channels. There's some really cool channels here. Some of you I haven't hooked up in a while. I need to go check them out again. I know that probably sounds really rude, but at the moment, every time I jump on YouTube, there's like, good God, 20 probably notifications. And some of them I don't even get all the way through. Northeast of oh boy, I don't know that river. I'd have to look that one up, Baja. I don't know that river. I said my I don't know what you call it. Where I hung out would have been let's say from Council Bluffs over to, let's say, a place called Ames, and then basically go down to like a place that's called Three Rivers. That was where I'd run around the most. The big old section of land, man. Did you want those? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd love a Bigfoot plate. That'd be awesome, Jim. Oh, you weren't leaving? You're going, yeah, I know I'm gone, but I wasn't leaving. Oh, I miss the cornfields. Cornfields, bean fields. Man, I miss that. I grew up in that area, let's say that kind of thing. I grew up on a farm. That's what we farmed was corn and beans. Everybody did. Well, some of them had wheat. Some of them had Milo. We just did corn and soybeans and alfalfa. Not real big. I didn't grow up on a real big farm. We had 400 acres, so it was small. No, I'm a little over 400, but a possum. That's a little critter. Every spring I walk the yard because we get them. We make a whole brand with. That'd be crazy to meet in real life, man. I'm telling you, that would be crazy. Hey, all right, Perry. You stay safe, man. Hopefully, the rest of your day goes really fast. Oh, from Waterloo. Yep. Been up there. Let's see. No, it wasn't water. There's a racetrack up there, dirt track. No, not. Yeah, kind of. Well, God, what's the name of that town now? Yeah, I've been all around in there. Some good places. I was around Red Oak, Emerson, Shenandoah area, right around in there. Huh. I guess I didn't see that, neighbor. The D&D monster? Esper Teresa. Smash or pass the D. What's the D&D monster manual? What's that? Welcome, by the way. Hit that like button. But you gotta tell me what the heck that. Yeah, Nishna. It's a river. It comes all the way from the Missouri River and goes. God, I don't know, till it's about a creek, basically. It's a little river. It can't be, but it's fairly small. Maybe 30 yards wide, maybe. Maybe a little. Nah, it's they call it a river. It's kind of a creek, really, but I mean, compared to the Missouri River. I grew up on the Missouri River. Modge Podge. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have another big weekend. Oh my gosh. You didn't have enough of that, huh? I didn't know you coded those things. I guess it makes sense, though. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. I wondered if that's what that was, but I got a pea brain, okay? So I don't always catch on real fast. I've never played that game either. Hey, look at my mud. He's saying, "Aw, this is so nice. Just lay here." Oh, every other weekend. Nice. So when they get there, I got you. Yeah, that'd be fun, Natalie. I was just giving you heck. You've never played? Yeah, I'd never have either, Rubberneck. Hey, Bazzy! Sweet, you got it. Yeah, it's maybe not. I mean, it is. Hey, I go. That's my favorite one. The style. In fact, that actually was mine, Bessie. So that one actually has, a couple that went through it. The wife, she said, "Oh my God, you could make another one." I was like, "Yeah, but I bet this would." She thought I was silly. So I love how it holds, but granted, it's not real fancy, but I'm glad you got it. You sent me a whole bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, I've never even seen the monster. I don't really know anything about it, Baja. No, I mean, I never really got into it, so I never did it, Oh, I got you crazy. I suppose it'd be kind of like a puzzle then. I guess I didn't. I don't even know anything about those either. I've just seen them. And it looks pretty neat. Miss Daisy does a lot of those. And there's another lady too. Oh gosh. Oh man, what is her name? I need to check in on her. I haven't seen her in a minute. Hey, cool. I hope you yeah. Some of it, I don't know. I was thinking to myself, God, I wish I had more. So you shot it. You shot it then. What do you think? Honestly, is it, hold good? I mean, to me, I love it, but it's my favorite. But like I said, that one was mine. I debated on giving you this one, and I was like, no, because this one's kind of got some issues on it. It's all boogered up now because, and that one was not. It's still in great shape. But I like that one more than this one, so to speak. And then, oh, oh, well, then that works out probably really great, Natalie. Yeah, I used to hang out with my grandma when I was a little kid. But we kind of grew up next to get. Well, we were about 3 miles apart, and she had every Sunday there was a Sunday dinner, and I never until she went to the nursing home. Every weekend I was the only one. After a while, about after I don't know how old before everybody stopped, but not me. I went every weekend. I really miss that. Ooh, sweet, Jim. That sounds awesome. And I'm telling you, everything you do is awesome, Jim. So I mean, it'd be awesome to have anything you did. Yeah, it does. It does lock right in. I said I haven't even let this go since I picked it up. It does lock right in. That's the favorite part of I like about it is it just, I don't know, it just works. Yeah, anytime, Bazzy. I'm just glad you like. I'm glad you got it. I finally dug the receipt out of my other pocket and put it in these jeans, and I was going to check today. I just hadn't yet to see where they were. Those little stainless steel. One of them, I think, I looped together. I didn't know if you could use those in your catch box or anything. I think they're actually keychains. I found like a couple little packages of them at a open air market. Oh, I got you, Rubberneck. Yeah, I know. I know, Bazzy. Exactly. Either way feels real good. In fact, every now and then I'll flop them around just to shoot it this way, and either way. But I made it most for me to shoot this way, like this. But yeah, when I was playing with it, I turned around and said, "Okay, if you hold it this way, how can I shape it to hold this way too?" What a dope, right? Uh, yeah, I shoot mine like this. Shoot just like that. Well, sometimes it might be like this or down here like this. Get a little of that gangster in there. I know I got some I got some latex. It should be at the mailbox right now. I'm gonna have to cut some short draw bands, I think. Well, for one, that's normally what I'll put on slingshots when I sell them or give them away to people that doesn't shoot. Thank you, Bazzy. Yeah, it's my favorite one. Oh, that sounds cool, Baja. Yeah, I run around most generally now with just a little pellet gun, and it's a spring. It's a Berryman break barrel. That's wow. That's what normally I would all grab, but. Hey, all right, Rubberneck. Yeah, I should be too, Rubberneck. Thank you very much for stopping in. Hey, hopefully you'll keep shooting now that you finally are hitting the barn. One of these days you'll be hitting like them little targets there. That's my favorite one right there to shoot at. That's a 40 millimeter target at 40 feet away. That's the one I always, when I'm shooting, that's what I shoot at. That, and since I've been shooting that clay from Bazzy, I've been shooting all of my other favorite targets. The little bottles hanging out all over. Man, that's cool, Bazzy. I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I made another one. I haven't finished it yet, but another one just like this. But it's here. I'll show you the color. It's real simple. Well, when I say simple, it's still kind of hard, but it's a simple, and not like the yin yang one. That's my next favorite. Where did I put that stuff? There it is, right here. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. This is the one I made me. Just, well, you can't even see it. It's green swirls inside. Your wife says, what do you mean? I said, well, I got some new bands I got to keep tied up. She's like, come on, just unband another slingshot. You don't need another one. You got a crap load of them. No, I don't have a crap load of them. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. I say it's for me just to watch her face. Mashed, what's going on? Man, if he goes live next, I won't be able to catch it because I'm gonna be boogieing. I know, it's funny watching the look on her face, Bazzy. Though that purple one with the yin yang, she was like, holy crap, this one's mine. I said, no, you already got some. You don't need this one. Then the next one I'm making on that yin yang one is this pink. It's going to be pink, all pink. Well, there's some black in it, but it should look pretty cool. Ooh, sweet, you got a new deck. Heck yeah. That is awesome. Hey, all right, Ray. You have a great weekend too, man. Stay safe out there and just be safe and have fun. Hey, be looking out. I don't know. Before you split, Ray, how do you tag somebody in a video? Do you just put their name up in the description? How do you do that? I don't know if you know or if anybody knows, because I don't know how he said, Delane, I don't know if he said tag or, hey, all right, BB. Hey, I'm glad you were here, man. It was good watching your new video you just put up earlier. It was good to see you moving around. It looked beautiful out there. But I don't know if he said tag him. I don't know how to do that. Oh, you're doing a brake job? Oh, yay. Hopefully they're front discs. Okay, so you'd put like the @ and then his channel name. Okay. Because I was like, man, how do you do that? I'll have to try to learn how to do that. Because I made the video. But I have to polish that sling today, and then so I might save it to put it on tomorrow or have it go up tomorrow. So I might load it up tonight, and then I'm gonna do the short on my the other channel. So I'll have to do them both at the same time because on the video I didn't show the finished product. You'd have to go to my Slingshot channel to see that. It's still just roughed out. But he said something about sending a picture or something. Showing that you did it. So I just made a video and then I didn't know if he said to tag him. I'm just gonna tag him though. Chicken butt. What, T-Bird? You're mobile now. Woo! You got the stink all washed off to go get stinky. Oh, wow. That sounds cool, Baja. Probably my next favorite is a Red Rider, just because it's easy. I shoot a lot of not these targets. I got other targets that set out my back door that I play with that thing, but it's not as accurate as I say that. I'm sure that one's pretty darn awesome. There's some really cool ones that I'd love to have. But, you know, a guy can have a whole lots of wants. Needs, that's a whole different story. Gets, that's even a bigger story. But anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to go boogie. Hey, look at my ball of a dog showing off his nards and moving around. Come here, Whip. I'll say howdy to you before I get off of here. Silly boy. Silly boy. Why don't you go hunt them up or something? Where are they at? Where are they at? Hunt them up. Let's go. Oh. Oh, sweet. That sounds awesome, Jim. Yeah, that's what I love that little daisy. It holds quite a little bit. You know, you just shake it up. In fact, yeah, well, I can't show it. I'm all alive. It's sitting right here now because I was using it against them cats. We got some kittens. Well, they're kind of cats now. And they were stalking my pigeons. And so when they're young, I use that because I've been hit with it, so I know what it feels like. So it isn't like I'm doing anything that I haven't been done to. So we used to have wars with them as younger. And Dan, I've been hit with them even more of an adult. And it hurts, but it doesn't hurt so bad that, you know, and to teach them not to chase them pigeons or stalk them pigeons. And it works really well. But anyway, I got a boogie, guys. I'm glad you got that, Bazzy. I'm glad that you like it. The cool part is it's not so cool that you can beat the snot out of it. That's my favorite part about that, is you don't cringe as much, if that makes sense. You're a transvestite today. I thought you were a transvestite every day, doggy. Yeah, you're like that all the time, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, it does sting, but yeah, they get the message. And, you know, it's just, you know, my little teaching thing. It's either that or there's alternatives, you know. And that's the first learning stage. Sweet. Well, maybe it'll become your favorite one, Bazzy. Yeah, maybe we can come up with something better at a later day. Yeah, I do got some other pieces, you know. Maybe we'll come up with something. Or even one that you want. But anyway, y'all take it easy. Hey, make sure life's short, everybody. I know there's only 15 of you in here now, but life's short. So if you've got friends and family, you need to tell them that what you think of them, you know, nicely, you know. So if you love them and care for them, you know, because we have a tendency to lax on that. You know, we got friends that you're hanging out with and you never really tell them what you think of them, or, you know, your kids, your wife, your grandpa, anybody, you know, tell them you love them and how you feel about them, because you never know, the next minute you could die, you know. And not saying that your friends or loved ones don't know, but, you know, try to get into that habit of let people know, you know, like you guys. I'm so thankful that you guys stop in here, and so thankful that I've met several of you. You know, you guys mean a lot to me. So, you know, if I was to die in a car wreck, know that I pray for you all, I care for you all, and I wish you all the best. Just thanks very much for hitting that like button. We almost hit 50. That's so awesome. And just take it easy, guys. And today's Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow or later tonight. One of the two. Later, y'all.